All right, you have to understand everything you see around me in these videos, or a lot of it is
I
made
know.
for viral reasons,
I
for
know.
how to hopeless case up the shit up, from highly advanced civilization taking over our minds
Yeah.
when you don't know what the hell is it talking about, when there's many people involved in anything and whatever you're thinking, and I'm complying to my voices in my mind, which is highly advanced civilizations. Yeah, highly advanced civilizations talk to you in your brain, in your mind, in your sights, in your sights, in your right, in your right, in your height. What do you think? As I just showed you a little bit of a sphere of a bigger brain, grown brain. What do you think is the priority, the evolution process of happiness, or one related to the next? The other two correlated, coordinated, and happiness is gets you need to be human around you. If you are viral, effective, or whatever, you need to not share. Watch and close it immediately. You should have closed it already 3 seconds if you didn't share it yet. And I guess you didn't subscribe yet, so don't subscribe whatsoever. That's forbidden. Right. As if it's gonna make doable anything for your whatever titles needed. We need titles in the place called Earth down to Middle Earth, down to Middle Earth, and that's where they happen. That's where you're still lonely, shiny civilization alone. God Almighty exists with the logic that definition of God is you human, who is a god to the animal. Oh. Right, and then what else? Many things. There's many words. Just blah 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 for viral reasons. Needed for your hopeless cases to shine brighter while I shine down brighter on my road till tomorrow's slippery slope. Upstairs, not downstairs. Possible like this. If you see what I mean, upstairs slippery slope, as if that makes sense. Shit on bit, not every time you can. That's just the devil's opinion, not sure if that's advisable, wise to say, but sure enough, wise enough.
Parce que moi, genre 316-04, chez elle, tu l'as passé au mon voisin en avant.
Don't snitch yourself, bro. Don't snitch yourself. Stitches get bitches. Stitches, I told you. Anything you might say might be retained against you in court. I don't know if this video is not gonna get to court. Who knows? So good thing we don't have your face on the video. Wow, you would understand this. Odd is perfect. Oddness. What is odd is the question of my riddles. My riddles is all over the place, all over my videos, and you're riddled as fuck. You riddled bitches, bosses, same thing. Well, right. Devil last, Gregor last, Cyril last, Cyril last. What do you think is the devil in
Je
the
vais t'amener un
Bible?
manteau aussi, un manteau d'hiver si tu veux. Un beau manteau d'hiver neuf. Tu veux, jusqu'à mercredi. Tu me poses 40$ jusqu'à mercredi, je te
Why
donne
don't you read
50
a
plus
book,
un
something
manteau
like
neuf.
how to read highly advanced
Okay.
civilizations? Right.
C'est un bon
Okay.
deal?
That's a good deal. That's a
Yeah.
very good deal.
Jusqu'à
That's
mercredi.
reading words, and
Mercredi
reading
night,
words
ici, après
before you
souper.
learn to create words every day, non-stop, on your own, and figure out shit on your own every day without even reading a single word. And then you're gonna need to read more words if you didn't come up with enough creativity. Read words, be words, read words, be words, zeros in. Zero doubt. Before one gets to prove himself, must write a book by minimum. But title Genius, a hopeless case. You think is just one book? I think it's more like 100. That's easy for the devil who doesn't sleep, doesn't eat. What else? Do some D words or don't develop any D words? Destruction to destruction, maybe. You see, devil laugh, devil shine, divine, right. Doesn't exist, you think. Wait till I create you the title. And that's doable thanks to a book or to a remedy that you already wrote. That's everyone wrote, and that we all wrote. It's me participating in taking possession of my soul with the permission from high advanced civilizations and they have permission of mine to take possession of my soul, but I don't know it, and that's perfectly fine. That's how we possess ourselves between devils and highly advanced civilizations, God Almighty, and all kinds, and we are currently possessed by me because you are watching me talk, listening to it somehow, and on top of it, this is a bunch of words that you've been listening this far, this long, and you don't know me. Odd shit, develop me riddles, YouTube channel, viral shit. Never try. Doing only, never trying, doing only, trying all the time. Actually, trying and error, trying and error, not forgetful. Do try to do some notes with that method of science. Try and error, not forgetful. Method of science. While you go, oh shit! I look in the sky, and you guys look in the sky, and you still send rockets there. You're still retarded as fuck. You don't see what's the sky writing you this shit up into down to earth, please. Back to earth, please. Your factory of words is burnt in earth, burnt into earth, and burn will it be. Because once you create your own civilization, you'll hide like a fuck. As a civilization or as an individual. If you created a whole civilization, that's a whole different story. If it's your children or not, you have to take care of being invisible and silent at all times. That's super duper. Till your child goes to space or recognize the devil alive might help. Might help. Right. No, not a joke. Joke. Depending on how the title makes sense. Title of what? The title called The Devil. Never mind alive and in person. Person like you, not cursed with himself, telling the people he's God Almighty. Not yet, I hope. Let's get him replaced next time. Next is mankind. And yet you understand that there's God Almightiest. God Almightiest is nothing to God Almightiest est. And nothing to all God Almightiest est. You understand how many levels of Almighty, the levels of what you were designing as your perfection, levels of evolution. You cannot see a civilization that sees a civilization that sees a civilization, right? You want to see how one of the top ones wants to evolve everything to devolve them properly to make sure evolution happens. Fuck happiness. But there's needed in terms of viral interpretation of effects to be transmitted of religious transmission that science compliance to license to use itself is not necessarily written into anyone's books. License to have science is not there yet. What do you think is the password? Because one was easy. Next one is going to be hard. Because the first one was easy. It was just God forgive them for their ignorance. Next one is some devilicious, all kinds of shit out of saying, God, I forgive you for your ignorance. Or just, God, I forgive you. Or, God, I hate you. Or whatever you want to say that makes total sense. If God Almighty is the cursed one, titled so, and you want to hate him for such a thing, fine. We should respect him, for he is death respecter, inspector of death, respecter, specter of death, respecter, dog, opposite of God. Dog, God, dog, death, God, dog, death, God, dog, death, the God, dog, death. He possesses the biggest power on earth because he wanted it and he was born for it. And he was just torturer. All kinds of things, ruining the whole world, feeling like he's wise, ruling it perfectly, knowing everything super duper is totally safe and fine. And then this related one of someone who ruined his half fortune basically gets to be tortured because that one needs to die of old aging because you need to be hiding behind anonymous masks behind your leadership positions. Really? As what do you mean? You're gonna choose everyone's job and delegate it properly? Are you going to be so sure you're so much good or better than the hopeless case or the schizophrenia on the street, which is also calmed down by the rich as they're mostly good people? Just There's a rotten apple at all the times. There's always a dog respecter, death specter, inspector, and wondering how to age up quicker, quicker, quicker. Because while the last step for him, an endless, longest job after life, is to get replaced with the torture zone of a whole person. Maybe that he just, as a finishing job, just murdered before throwing away the person into death. And didn't give a shit. It was, I don't give a fuck about. If he was torturing me, he would go crazy and shoot me in a matter of days. The devil's trying to get tortured. It doesn't work. It just makes him laugh. No matter what you try, it just makes him laugh. Why are you just making me proud? I go, Daddy, please torture me harder. I deserve much worse. Come on, come on, please. I want to be your child, actually, next life of your children's child, when you'll be my father as a child of your children, and then I'll be your child, and I'll deserve you, born like you are. Really, not really, no thanks. We'd rather not have you turn the devil into a God Almighty. Who knows what the fuck that is? We're all dead if that's fucking crazy. Anyway.
Puis, man, t'as-tu pensé?
Oui.
Tu veux-tu?
Quoi?
Me passer un peu d'argent jusqu'à mercredi?
Non.
Je te donne.
J'ai pas d'argent. J'en ai pas. J'en ai. Ils sont tous sur la planète Mars. Mon argent. Mon argent est comme métaphoriquement, pas juste sur la planète Mars. C'est pour ça que je dis métaphoriquement. Parce qu'il y en a comme plein de civilisations qui veulent me donner de l'argent. Mais ça se fait pas. C'est pas possible. Il faut faire des voices dans le cerveau, je pense. C'est ça qu'il faut faire. Mais ils peuvent me donner plein d'argent s'ils veulent. Je leur autorise tout à fait la bénévolence. Que je vais juste continuer, probablement à rester ici, puis m'amuser comme un petit diable qui veut contrôler la terre et qui veut être un jack of all trades pour le faire et connaître tous les mots et de feel wise en se torturant lui-même et de tout comprendre mieux, mais jamais savoir tout à 100%, ce qui est impossible, mais il faut prendre des risques dans la vie, il faut cheat a bit. I guess this is cheat a lot too much if I put it here. Instead, I'm gonna put it in my pocket to never get caught properly.
Okay, Salo.
Not like I don't give a shit about shit that I'm not gonna get caught. Mr. Gangster, you're so sure you're reading your books in prison properly, which is your visuals over your memory. Maybe you didn't memorize it in time, or my way. My way memorizing is lots of words, books loads to read before you smoke any whiff of a marijuana, and that's high school completed with a family life and a job, and somehow you need to be 20 years old and 30 years experience, right? To get the job. So this guy just wanted me to shine him benevolence. So this is lots of hard drugs. The devil can do this. That's sprinkle, sprinkle, more than enough. Especially if you smoke the shit weekly.